Hello, Sanity Challenge tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Lobotomy Corporation with me, BlueAnkylo. And of course, the live audience is here, so you may see some of the chat on the side of your screen. Look at that, just like that. Everyone say hello to each other, be friends. Just a friendly reminder, every now and then I should point it out there, please no spoilers for new members. Don't ruin the fun for people just finding this game in both the comments and the chat, and everything will be cool. So, in between episodes, we didn't really do anything. I didn't have enough points to recruit someone, because I want to pay to get them a little bit higher than base stats, because level 1 stats aren't really very survivable, so we want to have a little bit more. And, also see you later, Frisk, by the way. I'm not very good at following along with chat, so I apologize. I try. So, all we've done is move some equipment around. So we have the new spider armor on Blue, the new tree armor on Fella, and he's got the cool fan as well, very dangerous. And Ride still has the bird armor, and then just move some stuff up here. No big deal. I didn't check for accessories. Has anyone picked up anything useful? Dog ears. Oh yeah. Fella has glasses now. I should have noticed, right? This used to be a subscriber-only stream. It is subscriber-only. You just got to be a subscriber, a normal subscriber. So, that's cool. So, Fella, with all his spider work, now has better success. Basically, a better temperance bonus. Such a nerd. I don't think I've got any glasses yet. No. Jelka... Oh, he got the bird beak. Good for him. Grotham has the dog ears. Everyone seems to get the dog ears, primarily. Oh, and Frisk got the little thing from One Sin. Not that amazing, but, you know, it's better than nothing, I'm sure. A little bit of sanity. Alright, enough messing around. Let's get to work here. New day. Our quest for the day is to do Insight. Super easy. No big deal. We're still early game. So, oh yeah, this is an easy guy. I've seen this one before. So, I just didn't recognize his introduction, but this guy should be fine. We've got another Teth class. You know, level 12-point Teth. So these guys aren't too scary. This is, sure it looks like a space spider, but, like, it's the child scribbles that threw me off. I forgot what that meant. But, yeah, child scribbles. This was actually, I think on my very first playthrough, not that I played a whole lot, to be honest, but this was the first, I think this is like after One Sin, the first time I played, my very first box was one of these guys. So they're not that scary. It certainly does look like it's straight out of Stranger Things. You get a new membership badge. Ooh, yeah, don't forget to talk about those awesome YouTube membership perks. Alright, so this guy, I don't actually remember, like, I'm terrible at remembering things. I don't remember what works on it. It's, I mean, it looks like a space spider or something. It's an extraterrestrial thing that you can't explain. With children's scribbles on it. So, I don't think Instinct would work on something from space terribly well. I think the hint here is sort of, it's making hearts and friendly child images. So, generally, something like attachment for emotions seems to be the right choice on that kind of stuff. Although, there's never a guarantee. So, we'll send in Rides. Rides can be our tester, our what's the word? Our dummy. It's Stranger Things, perfect, yeah. Alright, let's speed things up a little bit. Don't want to waste all day. Okay. One who enters its domain would access the secrets of the universe. Great, you're gonna oh, this is looking great. One of the words, okay, I gotta slow down a little bit. The lab rat. Yeah, I mean, that's a way of explaining this guy. The purpose of its tentacle is unclear, but it is certain that it permanently damages the human brain. I mean, it has a tentacle that damages your brain. That's great. This is working out amazing. You know, 9 out of 12. You got a good on your first try? Good job, Rides. Hope your brain isn't permanently damaged. Let's see. Let's learn about it. Let's get a couple tips. When the work result was normal, the clip-off counter was reduced with average odds. When the work result was bad, it reduced with high odds. Okay, so you definitely want to get goods, and we did get a good on the first result. So you know what? By the way, fella, you're my amicable assister. My amicable assister is gonna go upgrade some stats because now I'm afraid of getting a neutral here. And this will make it easier to get goods. I should just do this with everybody, honestly. It's just too risky. I don't want people to die. We can get like plus 20 to our stats, so might as well do it. If people start exploding over time, I'm gonna be real salty. You must be happy. We can make you stronger. Alright, there you go, fella. So now fella's got some real stats. He's gonna go deal with the space spider while the rest of us train up a little bit. Temporary stats. I'm the bright defender, obviously. I don't know how they come up with those designations. I hope it's based on your stats. That'd be perfect. Like defender for having the highest fortitude stat or something. Alright, Rides, you're next. You're my frivolous hunter. Oh, wait, that didn't work. I wasted one of your trips there. Oops. Alright, frivolous hunter. Let's get some happiness points here. Oh, I went a little bit too long there, but we got lucky. 28's about as high as I'm going to risk it. Let's also send... we're not going to do it just at this second, but we'll get these guys ready while we're doing some more learning. Alright, fella, get back in there. Or this is your first time with the space spider. Good luck. It does keep track. So Rides visited the space spider. Now fella's going to visit the space spider. Now we're doing the same type of work, which resulted in a good... but we have better stats. So theoretically, which should be great. Theoretically. You like the frivolous hunter? I'm sure it will change as we get further along. The tentacle blurs the barrier between reality and the unknown. And your brain. So maybe not spider, but space tentacle monster. Look at that. We got another 9. Good enough. That means it's not escaping anytime soon. Alright, what do we get? Number 4. When an employee entered the containment unit, panicked, the clip-off counter decreased. So don't panic! Oh, also, I didn't really point it out, but you can see now the red bar is his HP and the blue bar is his SP. So we no longer have to look here to get an idea of your HP SP, although it doesn't show the numbers. But it's a lot easier to tell you if you're doing okay. Alright, so Amicable Assister has survived. And now we've got a few extra points. Seems like attachment's been working. It actually works better at lower levels, so that'll teach me. Oh well. And I think it's doing white damage. That's why it would say if it panics while it's in there, it loses counter, whatever that means. Maybe breaks free. So that's good to know. Let's do some of these other guys like Frisk. So Frisk is my honest employee. That's great. Just an honest employee, nothing to worry about. Alright, honest employee with more stats. You can head up to home base. And Grotham is next. Oops. Grotham, please go in there. Alright, Grotham is a blunt employee, though. Wait. Apparently sometimes I just misclick. Just don't misclick 5 times in a row. Honest employee is too suspicious. Trust me, I'm an employee. There should be one for actually an employee. All right, I'm just gonna get everyone done their temporary stat buff. I probably won't do this too often, but I think what I'll try to do in the future is once we start seeing the higher ranked abnormalities, whoever goes in first can get a stat buff, or if we're struggling with something, we'll do it. I like the idea of being able to do this for everybody, if you're not misclicking every single time. But it does take a fair bit of messing around. This is some red mage for sure. Alright, cheerful employee. You must be happy, so this is perfect for you. Oops. Alright, maybe got a little bit too gambling there. Let's be a little bit safer. I'd rather get plus 20 than explode. There we go. Alright, one more, and then we'll stop our stat farming. Alright, and Jirao. I'm sure Jirao will be happy. The second honest employee. Honestly, he's an employee. He's not like a secret monster that's escaped. Oh, I was gambling too much. I'm sure this is amazing entertainment, sitting here trying to get 50-50 odds of good stats. Yeah, I can't do this for every single day. That would just take too long. Interesting as an option, though. And I think good to have for backup strategies. Like, if we get into trouble later on, it'll be good to know about how that works. Okay, let's just get back to work here. So, I'm the only one that doesn't have level 4 temperance at the moment, and by level 4 I mean like probably level 3 or something, because I didn't get the stat ups. Let's just do a little bit of training. It's actually really hard to know what to send people in when you buff their stats, because usually I go by like this screen and I pick up the people who have the lowest stats for training, but it doesn't really work when everyone has buffed up stats. Like, you know, it's just harder to tell who needs it. I do know that Frisk doesn't really have any higher than normal stats yet, because we haven't sent him on anything except one sin, so that's fine. Grotham can go over there, and Jirao can go over there, whatever. Alright, by the way, we're still researching this thing. The tree has no leaves? Oh yeah, it starts with no tree leaves. Yeah, in case you're wondering, all the counters reset at the beginning of the day. So they always start at their default setting at the beginning of your day. Okay, so a neutral was not what I wanted there myself. I was hoping I would do a little bit better. Actually, the way this works, maybe having higher stats is the problem. Because it looks like it starts good, and then your chances decrease as you... So maybe this is one of those monsters that likes low stats. Alright, I also gotta watch this dog. Let's make sure the dog doesn't break free. Well, it's not gonna break free, but I just want to make sure it's not a bad. Alright, that's totally fine. Alright, well... We could... It says high for attachment. We could try repression, but... I'm gonna try one more time. It's a training monster. They're all training. But yeah, I mean, I guess we'll find out what its repression is. If it's good with repression, that's perfect though, because that's the stat I need to work on. I'd be happier to find one that was weak, that was good to work on with justice or repression anyway. Oh, hold on, I shouldn't do this actually right now. We were about to trigger the worms again. Now, we did defeat the worms fairly successfully last time, so I'm not going to group everyone up together again, but I am going to still, you know, 2 teams to deal with 2 groups of worms, and I want everybody to be ready. And I should have enough money. We've got all the spider maces now, and then we'll send in Frisk, who's probably the weakest. He doesn't even have any good weapons, so we don't really need him to fight the worms specifically. And then we get another Amber Dawn. Alright. So the other way, normally I've been selecting my my people and then selecting attack. If you left click on them, you can then choose who you want to suppress them through that menu there. So that's kind of the alternate method. Alright, worms. Let's see how you guys do with just 3 people rather than 6. And now we can see the HP bars, so it's actually a little bit less scary. So I'm taking some damage, of course. You can see I've taken 34 damage already. How's the upstairs team doing? They're doing a little bit better than the downstairs team. But we're almost done with the worms. So I'd say we're strong enough to handle the worms. They're not super, super easy, but they're not hard enough that it's too dangerous. Alright, yeah, that's pretty good. How's that gooey spider armor? Well, it's better than no armor, that's for sure. Is the spider armor weak to red? No. Oh, the only person that should have been taking damage is Fella with his tree armor. Because tree armor is weak to red. But I guess the worms were just busy biting me, so... There you go, guys. I protected the team. The bright defender protected his assister and hunter. It's almost like we got a bit of a MMO party going on. Okay, so let's see. I would like to try that repression strat. We're going to send Fella in, because he didn't get hurt. He's too beautiful to get hurt. And somebody else is going to work with the spiders. Like, Ride's going to work with the spiders. I'll go work with the tree. Alright, Fella. We just need a healer. Actually, there is a weapon that heals you. The bird got free. That's fine. Okay, so the name of the thing. The site of fragment of the universe made employees sing. The site of it. And maybe it's singing? They did say something about it singing, right? As if they're performing a ritual to bring something or someone. It's great. Yeah, the bird's gonna go peck people. I'm busy with the spiders. The tree going. We got the fragment going. Monster Hunter healing. Alright. Good job, Fella. Actually, wait a second. Was that... So the best choice here is either attachment or repression. This might be our best target for grinding out some repression scores. That would be really nice. Because we really could use to increase that a bit. Alright, the bird, you know. Poor employee. The poor janitor. Looks like he's about the same speed as the bird. Maybe a little bit faster. What about this guy? Oh! Making a good run for it. Good idea to change directions in the doorway. Where'd it go? I think it would be faster if I sent someone out specifically to go handle it. Let's go send out my amicable assister. Oh, it's I can't even go that way. Dead end. It might be going back to its base. It's hard to say. Here you go, fella. You just intercept the bird here. Let's see what it does. There you go. Just give it a second. It'll go home. There's something about the bird. It just wants to peck people for a little while, and after it's done a little bit of pecking, it gets tired and it goes back to its perch on the little tree here. So, I bet you if we watch it, yeah, it just went straight home after that. It loves fella. Just gives him a little pecking and then it goes home. Perfect. We've got a game plan now. Alright, so, repression. This time I'll go to repression. We're gonna get another meltdown here pretty quick. Just a little bit of pecking. Still a little bit worried about this guy because I can't see his counter yet. I guess, you know, fella, you're wearing the tree armor. So it might make some sense that the bird is, for some reason, interested in you. So we got another neutral, which means it could have lowered the clip off. It's got a neutral, a normal probability of lowering the counter whenever that happens. So there you go, fragment of the universe. We need to be getting 8s. It actually deals black damage. I wasn't paying attention to that. It's got some cool armor and a really cool spear. That's probably the best weapon yet. Black damage. We haven't even talked about black damage very much, but that's good, fast black damage, which is quite nice. And the armor, well, it's actually weak to white and neutral to red, but it's good against black, so. Might not be the best armor. Wait. I didn't pause it. So... this is why you're supposed to pause it when you go reading. I have bad news. The space spider has escaped. Too many neutrals. Too many normals, it got out. I thought we'd have more time. So what do you think? Should we try to suppress it? Has it killed anybody yet? No, you're all alive. What did I do? That was... oh, it was me. Dang. Got me. Well, let's try to get everybody together. I mean, I can end the day if I need to. It, has some kind of song it sings. Okay, it's just heading around. I don't think this one will return to its containment on its own. Maybe it's gonna come up and see us in this little hallway. Alright guys, hope you're ready. This might be our first suppression. It went the wrong way. Maybe it's going back to its containment unit. Oh no, there it is. I didn't really want to fight in the elevator, but whatever. It's hard to see what's going on in here. Don't mind the tentacles. You should be over here fighting, really. So, you know, it's not even doing that much damage. Frisk is tanking for the team. Actually, that's not even that bad. Look at that tiny amount of damage. Get out of here. Stupid space spider. We ain't got time for that. Get suppressed, son. Alright, that wasn't terrible. That was like barely any damage at all. Nice try, fella, trying to not deal with the space spider. So yeah, I mean there, now you know. Fragment of the universe, Teth class, not too scary. Does black damage, but not a lot. And we have decent enough armor that it didn't kill us. So, cool. Now, who was he hitting? Was it somebody that was specifically strong against black? It was like Jelka or something, if I remember correctly. Oh, Frisk. So Frisk was taking 80% damage from black. Now, to be fair, it only does 1 to 3 damage. So I don't know how it would round 80%, but theoretically that means maybe he only takes 1 or 2 points of damage per attack. And because he's got, with buffs, around 60 HP and SP, 1 or 2 damage per attack isn't going to kill you anytime soon. So that's actually pretty safe. We can say the Happy Machine made it a lot safer there. Just gotta take the trash out. Yeah, this trash right here. Alright, well, I would like to finish researching it if I can. So let's try... It looks like attachment might be a better choice than repression. Mind you, escaping wasn't even that bad, and repression is a stat we have not trained up, so... It might be better just to let it escape once in a while, but keep repressing it so we get more, more stats. Okay, we're gonna work the tree, which is gonna cause it to summon somebody to get eaten. That's always fun. And we're gonna work one sin. And while we're out there, we're gonna just train some stats up. Just because you can never have too many stats. I think as the Happy device has shown, having more stats is always the right idea. There you go, Rides. You go play with the spiders. That was another normal. That was not what I wanted. I guess it might just be that repression is not high enough odds. It does look like, probably for all of them, you have better success rate with low stats, and then as your stats go up, it actually reduces... Oh! Uh-oh. And this is how the game gets you. you stop paying attention for a second. Everybody say goodbye. Oh, that's not how it's supposed to go. I was supposed to stop that. It's gonna escape again. I gotta focus better. Just end. I could have, fella. Why didn't you? You should have sent that quicker. I could have saved him. Oh, it's too late now. He's dead. Well. Let's replace his armor. What kind of armor was he wearing? The dog armor? Yeah. Some more dog armor. Well, you can't win them all. Let's hope that suppressing the thing is easy the second time. Yeah, that's no big deal. We can repress this anytime we want. So other than getting eaten by the tree, it's been a pretty successful day. Oh, the game is bad when you blink. Certainly bad when you blink. You gotta pay attention. It's the attention game, no doubt about it. Oh, what a happy tree. Just eating all of our problems away. So, I'm not going to go for too much longer on our current day, but, you know, we'll get a little bit more training done to replace the person whose stats we just lost. Well, I would like to get, like, some armor from the fragment here. 25 points to get 1 armor. It'd be nice to get some spears. The spears seem really good. So I would definitely like to get some of those. I don't know how long that will take, though, so I don't want to waste too much time. Maybe we should just send attachment in because it's safer and I don't want to have to deal with it breaking out just this second. But I could see fairly easily just leaving a group of employees right underneath it, and then if it escapes, you just kill it immediately, and it wouldn't be that bad. I say. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a abnormality that gets stronger every time it escapes. I think if you can suppress it, then you will always be able to suppress it, kind of thing. Like, it's not going to get more difficult. There's some armor. Let's try to get, like, 1 armor and 1 spear for today. And then we'll call that good. We're getting pretty high in the meltdown phases. You can see, like, lots and lots of things are melting down all the time now. So we should probably get out of here fairly soon. Yeah, the bird, you know, it just doesn't follow instructions. It loves to just escape. But we can mostly ignore it. It doesn't really do very much damage. It's kind of weird. Alright, I think we'll need... Attachment does seem to be a lot more reliable on this thing. I'm going to ignore the tree now. I don't want to have to catch that. I would say the tree is the most annoying of the monsters we have right now, because you have to pay attention every time it gets to 0. Everything else is fairly easy to handle. Like, we can stop it from breaking down. Looks like one more of those. So we got 1 more meltdown. So let's tip off the meltdown with 1 sin, clear it out, get the spear, and then we'll be good. Alright, that means the tree's gonna go again, or we'll have to leave before that happens. Alright, fella, send you in there. Gonna send... I'll go deal with the spiders. Jelka can go... Nah, we'll send Drell to get his insight up a bit. And Jelka will work on the dog. And we're gonna not stress out about the tree of death. Just gonna ignore it for a little while. Actually, I will send someone to work it. I just wanted to make sure everything else gets finished first, because as soon as we're done the work, we're going to end the day. So I don't have to worry about it. So, like, Rides can go... Rides in chat says I can't even look at the tree now. And, of course, it's his turn to go in there, so... That's fortuitous. Did I get... There we go. We got that spear. So we got a little bit new armor from the fragment. I think we've got all the other armor from everything else. And we had a good success, which means bad. But the thing is, I don't have to... Like, if you're paying attention, it's trying to eat rides, of course. And also me. Like, it isn't even hard to stop. You just have to be paying attention, and you can just pause the game and deal with it. I assume someone else is coming. Yeah, here we go. But, you know, like, this isn't really that dangerous. Or you could choose to just let one of the janitors in, or decide to save them. Like, I feel like it's not really hard. It's just, you gotta be paying attention. Alright. That'll be a day. Sure, someone died again. Someone always dies. I wonder if you get more points if you stop having people die. Anyway, we have enough points to replace Frisk now, so that's great. Let's see what we get. Blue has some more HP, some more work speed and success, a little bit of justice stats. Fella hit 60 HP and 55 work speed. Yeah, we're definitely getting some good stat gains, no doubt about it. I don't want to go through all of them every time, but you can see the work is improving us. So, like, that is what we want. Maybe you gain more points by letting people die. That's possible. But I think one person died yesterday, we got 2 points, and then one person died today, and we got 4 points. So there might be something else. Now, satisfaction is only temporary. Oh, this will be another tool. So just like the happy machine, this is our 4th of the section. So this will be a tool-style abnormality. Satisfaction is only temporary. The final chapter begins with the sentence, born again. Or it literally becomes the safest place on Earth. Wow, that's... We could go with that one. It's literally becomes the safest place on Earth. Let's see if chat has any amazing suggestions before I choose. Satisfaction is only temporary. I don't really remember what that is at all. The final chapter begins with a sentence, born again. I think this is a book, and I only remember one book. So we could pick the book. If it's the same book that I've seen before, it might be okay. The safest place on Earth, in the literal sense of the definition, is very dangerous. This is probably the most dangerous of the 3. The literally safest places. I don't want to spoil what it does, because I might want to pick this up later. It does have some interesting uses. It's not a complete waste of a spot, but literally the safest place on Earth might give you some ideas of what's going to happen. And then satisfaction is only temporary. I don't know if I remember what that is. Satisfaction is temporary. Makes me feel like it raises your stats temporarily and then you die. I think we should go with the book. No, nah, we'll go with the safest place. Let's get that one nice and early. It'll be right in the middle of our base. It's a perfect place for it. Manager, I want you to choose one among the alphabet, A, B, C. Why is there like a ticker timer? Is it safe because nobody dies or everyone's already dead? Yeah, no one can die if everyone's dead. That's also true. A, B, C, A, B, C. Well, B for BlueAnkylo. Did you pick one? Good. Then listen carefully. People who choose B are detailed-oriented, rational, and realistic. Some may even be materialistic. But your traits will lead you to success. I don't like the letter B very much. Aww. It's a new pastime among the employees, but I find it uninteresting. No scientific observations. It's just good for passing time. One could also imagine, I could have been this or that kind of person if I were a human. Was that too far? I don't know what they were trying to say there. I guess everyone's playing the letter game. What about people who choose C? Then they are some word that starts with a C. You. Seer. Yeah, Angela... I don't know about Angela, honestly. So this is an employee. Zed, Zoo. Oz. Oz is an imaginary place. It doesn't count. Oops, I didn't know you were there, Sapphira. Sorry, I didn't mean to. He insisted. What? You started it. You want revenge, remember? Shut it, Dirk. Go back to work. Of course, Sapphira, we're sorry. Word chain is one of the most popular pastimes here. Do you like the game? Yasad ponders. James, you can't enter the cell with your stress level above 80%. It's against the rules. I know. Just this once, please. You know Sally went in at 82 and came out fine. I need this run to meet the quota. What are friends for, huh? You know I'm on your side no matter what. I promise you, just this once. You know, I'm not in a position to make exceptions. Well, what's the problem if no one knows? Besides, well, I gave you some slack yesterday when we played Word Chain. Fine, but only this once. And make sure you take the examination after work. Sure, thanks, Yasad. You saved my life. Sometimes, I see hallucinations when I change my clothes. You're an AI. Why would you ever do that? My skin is covered with festering boils. Horrible. Of course, my body is fine when I open my eyes. My cameras. What bothers me is not the hallucination itself. It's that feeling. The feeling that hallucination is real, and I am deluding myself into believing that I have normal skin. And I asked other Sapphires, but I'm the only one who experiences this. He's crazy. So just do some attachment work, easy. His quests are really quite easy. Don't worry, later on, once we get to the more further on in the days, the quests will actually get quite. These all just pass automatically, basically, but the ones later on we have to actually plan for, so they'll be a little bit more challenging. Synchronized terminal. Enkephalin is a thing. I don't know much about it. Let's see some damage numbers. So now we'll be able to see how much damage we're doing. Okay, so we're gonna recruit one more person. Frisk is gonna be put on hold for a while we recruit other people, but you know, eventually they'll have a chance to be resurrected. But for now, we'll bring in some either new chat members or someone from the patrons. And for now, it's the end of an episode. So future tubers, signing off. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Next time, we'll check out a new tool, and we'll. I'd like to get the rest of our weapons and stuff, because we're actually doing pretty good, staying ahead of the weapon armor curve. But got to get everybody equipped, basically. All right. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Have a great day.